Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back. Is this the Mavic 2 with a Mini Osmo?
Is it?
So I've been poring over these leaked photos from DJI for probably a week and a half now and trying to dissect exactly what it is, blowing them up in Photoshop and looking through it a little bit more carefully. In this image here, we have this little remote gadget with the 3-axis gimbal on the top of it, and I can't help but think that maybe DJI is taking a design from the GoPro Karma and has this little Mini Osmo with a record and touch screen that can actually shove into the Mavic 2. I didn't say the Mavic Pro 2, but the Mavic 2, because it would be a completely different configuration if this is the case. I mean, I'm looking at the gimbal sizes. The gimbal sizes look similar. However, the box around the camera, the one on the drone is considerably larger than the one on the little remote. Now, of course, the perspective is a little bit askew, so it's hard to be certain, but it looks like we might have a 1-inch sensor on the one that's on the drone, and the one that's on the remote would be the normal 1 and 2.3-inch sensor that is currently on the Mavic Pro. And then of course we've seen the other leaked photos of the Mavic Enterprise. Those cameras in gimbal configurations are circular. Now, they do look a little bit larger than what we have come to know and love on the Mavic Pro. So perhaps that would be the Pro 2, which would include a larger battery, greater flight time, greater payload capacity, perhaps 4K at 60 FPS with 1080 at 120 FPS. We can only hope. As I dove into this, I'm trying to determine whether or not this little remote would actually slide into, and as I paid more attention to it, as you can see here, the body is definitely thicker and would feasibly fit this Mini Osmo right into that slot. So that could very well be the case. So we still don't have an official reschedule for the announcement date, but this would be really cool. I would love to have a handheld size pocket 4K 60 FPS 3-axis gimbal that I could put in my pocket, and I would totally rock that thing every day. It would probably replace my Osmo Mobile, to be honest with you. I wear cargo shorts all the time because I like putting my lens caps and other batteries and memory cards and stuff to that effect. And so shoving that guy in there, boom, done. Doing that all day, every day. Is it detachable? Is it a Mini Osmo? But from this image here, could totally be the case. But when I look at this image here, and if you blow this up, it becomes pretty obvious that these camera sizes are not the same. So is this a separate device, completely unrelated to the Mavic? I have no idea. But hopefully we'll find out soon. Curious to hear what your thoughts are. Please leave comments down in the comment section below, and let me know. I'd like to continue the dialogue. If you have any leaked photos that you've come across that even explain this more, I mean, I do appreciate there's a remote rendering. So this rendering here from Osita LV showing the Mavic 2, Mavic Pro 2 gimbal, saying that it potentially could be detachable. I don't know if a detachable gimbal at that point is the way that they would go on that, only because it looks like the port could accept the whole. If it's relatively small enough, it would fit right in that payload bay. Done, plug it in, and you're good to go. So this is an interesting thought, as well as that maybe the gimbal itself is, you can attach it from the drone and then attach it to this handheld remote. So we'll see what happens. I mean, I like this idea. I like the idea of having a detachable gimbal and be able to put it on multiple things. I don't think that that's the case, because if they were thinking in those lines and they're engineering in that way, maybe they would have done the same with the Zenmuse 7 interface with the Ronin S, but that's not the case either. So, and those products were not released not that long ago, and that would have been awesome. Then you could have had a Zenmuse X7 running around on a Ronin S. I digress, but so hopefully we'll get a date soon, and DJI will figure out the innovative standards and have those resolved so we can be prepared for whatever the next version is. Because I know we're all chomping at the bit to get that next thing. I would venture to guess by Black Friday it's available for you to purchase, even if it's just a pre-order. Anyway, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Thanks again for stopping by. If you're not subscribed, consider hitting that subscribe button below. Mash that like button on this video if you so choose. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you'll be notified anytime a new video drops. And until next time, cheers.